I like a good gist. I think this is a great idea, and I'm so happy OJ came to me. As I was mentioning to him, like less than 20 minutes ago, as we were setting up. I've been kind of cooking a similar idea for quite a while now, and he just happened to come to me a few weeks before I was planning to debut it with this format, and I was like, you know what? Let's go with that. That sounds great. So very happy to have you here, Jay. Uh, Very happy to have more exciting content here on RGL TV, and I'm looking forward to seeing some ROM hacks.
Mic still is off. There, now my mic is on. Perfect. Alright. So I think the gameplay is where it should be. I'm hoping that your voice will be where it should be, Ant. And, yeah, first on tap is going to be Star Fox. And the game in question is going to be Star Fox EX by the ROM hacker Kando. I'm gonna butcher this, and he's gonna correct me as soon as he gets on in about an hour. Kando Wando. It's a Kando of some sort. Just don't call him Kando Abra, I guess. Alright, so gonna play this until he shows up, which should take about 9 o'clock. He said he might be around a bit earlier, but I'm not gonna rush him.
Works for me.
Kando want to.
Kando want to.
Got it. I will now no longer be embarrassed in front of our first guest. No, trust me, I'll find a way. Gosh, how do you reset in this perfectly legally obtained console box?
How do you reset on a SNES?
The Microsoft Super Nintendo? I thought it was R. Or is it H? It's H. I have a special controller that has the whole alphabet on it. But as you can tell, the changes are immediate. The first thing you'll find is that Kando himself will tell you what you're running the game on, give you a little hint on how to get the best experience from that. And then you get a story where apparently the Mario Brothers are out to get you. Not gonna lie, don't know what the story's about. I tried playing it. It seems pretty fun. But yeah, that could just be some random thing. And my controller disconnected. Don't mind the weird things that are showing up. That's perfectly legally obtained configurations. Alright, so you're gonna find out as soon as you boot this up that you got a lot of settings here. Okay, the old top loading, yeah. That's a wonder. Okay, so yeah, like you could basically do everything. I think what we're gonna do, just because we're starting off and we're waiting for our guest, I'm just gonna leave this all blank, and we're going to do Route 1. Because as you can see, there's pages. There's just pages of things that you can do to just make this your own game. I thought I did have 1.082. The one I don't have is the MSU ready version, because there's no music for it yet. I feel like training's gonna be about the same, right? 5, level 6, level 7. Press R. What's R do? Oh, is this the original? All right. That's cool. Gosh, it's got everything. All right, we're here for ROM hacks, right? Let's just play ROM hacks.
Hack it.
Delete your save file, then restart. Default options are messed up. Well, okay, well, the good news is I don't have a save file, so I think we're safe. Oh, of course, that's actually the person in the flesh. That's Kando.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll restart. I thought I grabbed the last version that was on the Discord. Yeah, 1.08.2. Save config. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. I'll do all the crazy stuff in a bit. Yeah. Thank you. All right, now save by the man himself. All right, let's do this. Yes. Build a fox. That's what we're doing. It's about time you showed up, Fox. Corneria is under attack, you lazy bum.
Good luck.
Okay. Maybe I should have done the training after all. Whoa, what the heck? Okay.
I think you mean, what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck? What'd I say? Did I say something worse? Probably.
No, that was the
Oh,
way
right,
that-
that's Star Fox 64, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing already is the game is faster? Yes, it's faster. Okay.
Yeah, much faster and a lot more intense as far as like. Oh, we in first person.
Let's see if I can have player 2. Do I have to do I have to do more configuring? Broke out the mister. Okay. I guess the easiest way to fix this is if you just bear with me, guys, for 2 seconds, and I disable player 2. Okay, there we go. Oh, my controller disconnected again. I'm getting a new USB cable for next week. Don't worry. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so... Oh, sprite work has definitely improved. Oh, these flowers. Oh, bomb. Yeah, this is, like, you can tell right out the gate that this is a both heavily modified and just a much more fluid experience. Well, I wonder if the music turned off. I don't know who's doing this, Slippy. I don't. I did? Alright, I'll press start and fix this. Is that Link? Beep boop, yeah! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, that is definitely Link. Alright. Let's go for the eyes, I guess. I guess this is just like Venom. Or whatever. What was that guy called before the, he went into Venom? It's not that one. Oh, it was that one. Did my controller disconnect again? Okay, so it was him. There we go, got him. Let's catch up on something. Alright, so it's Fadtron. Got it. Oh, I also have a secret message. What's my secret message? Got it. Yes, I am learning about this wonderful game. I'm hacking, but it might just be a lung at this point. The moon base of Guko has been overrun. Destroy the enemies and free the base. Got it. Ooh, this is a farty song. Love me some good video game farts. Oh, what was that? This is a really cool background. You got like the night illuminated with those little. I think that's what airports are doing now, right? I haven't flown in a long time, but I'm pretty sure they put like those LED strips now. And then they got the guy with the wands to help you land. Oh god, there's something over there. Can I get there? Possibly.
The sprite work are just incredible. It's like really stunning, and especially for Super Nintendo. It's just really beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like possibly the ROM was the ROM done with if Kando's in here right now. If it was modified to be SFX2, or is this just the overclocking? 'Cause, gosh, yeah, I never would have expected something like this from Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox on its own was, graphically impressive for the Super Nintendo, and then this just takes it to like a whole nother level. Like, this is really well done. And it seems like you are indeed hacking.
I don't care what anyone says. Like, that horn sound, that I just love it. It's so farty. Like, like, oh gosh, this might sound rude, but I assure you, it's out of the kindness of my heart. But it sounds like someone like actually farted into a vocoder.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I love that. Even with the Genesis, like how they changed it. What was it? I think it was called Gems. Was the way to make the music for the Americans, because they wanted to streamline everything.
Right.
And yeah, everyone was just using like the bass stuff, and it just so happened that's why all the songs sound like someone's really tired chainsaw going off. And I love that sound. It's just you don't hear it anywhere else.
It's that blast processing.
Yeah. There's some very impressive music for the Genesis as well.
People hate on it all the time, but I think Genesis has. When the Genesis is like really good, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
When it's bad, it's still pretty good. But like there are times where it's really rough to hear. And I think then the Super Nintendo had some really good tracks, but I think that the like top tier Genesis songs are better than the top tier Super Nintendo songs, and I think that's like a spicy take, but I think that like how are you gonna compare the music of like a Sonic the Hedgehog to the like weird chirpy sounds of a Super Mario All-Stars or even Super Mario World? And I love Super Mario World, but like I just think that the music blows out of the water. That being said, I think there's a lot more bad music on the Genesis than on the Super Nintendo.
For sure. You can tell it was a lot easier to make good music on the Super Nintendo because it was abusing the samples in that. Whereas you basically need to be a math engineer to do good music on the Genesis. And a lot of people just didn't have the time to learn that entirely new language. Whoa, Metroids! What the heck?
What the? Metroids in my Star Fox?
I know, right? I mean, they are technically in space, so it makes sense, but... I'm trying really hard not to hit Peppy, in case there's some wild friendly fire thing going on I'm not aware of. Whoa! I'm trying to read these comments, but everything just keeps flying in my face.
This is the precursor for the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, where we have Star Fox and Metroid crossovers.
Right.
I love it.
I'm gonna try catching up to comments. When between stages. I think that's the smart move right now. Someone put in some really cool stuff about the Gems music thing, and I just every time I get a little bit closer to reading it, the Metroid hits me in the face or something. I think I got the general gist of it though, is that when they grab you, you shake them off. definitely using the what's that called? I guess they call it a barrel roll in this game, but yeah, the invincibility thing.
Yeah.
I think it's actually technically called an Alarian. I can't say that word. Alarian roll. It's not an egg roll. I know that much.
Let's stick with barrel roll.
Yeah, let's stick with barrel roll. I think there's a reason why they use that phrase instead. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. I guess I'll hit the... I was going to hit the egg shell. There's skulls, too. I just noticed that. Oh, God. Oh, phew. Good. Strategic bomb. Whew. All right. Let's catch up on... Oh, yeah. I know the SFX2 was... I still say, if you're going to check out a CRT TV, you want the Super Nintendo game Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. I think it's called the one with Baby Mario, because like just the color fidelity of that game is just so ridiculous. You can really find your imperfections real quick. Yes, this game does have flashing lights, so I apologize for that in advance. And yeah, like, as far as, like, Genesis music is concerned, like, as much as I love Donkey Kong Country's OSTs, Beats of Rage, just, wow. When you really want to get pumped up, that's gonna give it to you. I got a distraction, thank you. What's distracting me now? I appreciate it. I don't know why Metroids can't crawl. I guess they wouldn't want to dirty up their teeth. Alright, now we're in Alpha. Don't be fooled by this planet's green fields that are mostly red. Its inhabitants are known to be hostile.
Good luck.
You got that Sigma grind set to get rid of us. Now, did the original Star Fox refill your shield bar? I don't remember. Because this one certainly did. What are these? Those little bugs that... I think they're called water skippers, or... Yeah. I got that dude. It's definitely a lot harder to just avoid enemies in this game by moving to the sides. Really good enemy placement going on. And the amount of times I'm rolling compared to the original is also a lot higher, which really does help tell you like just what the technical ceiling of this version is. I still think it would be accessible for like people who haven't really played a lot of Star Fox, but I can definitely see people spending a lot more time on this game, learning the little tricks and everything.
Yeah, it looks like it feels smooth, and that's one thing with ROM hacks. A lot of times there's like artificial difficulty or learning curves that are just so astronomical, and it doesn't feel like this one has that.
Oh yeah, this game has beautiful balance. And the fluidity also reminds me of all those, I think they're the S1E1 hacks, where people are putting into games like Gradius, new chip architecture to remove slowdowns. King Dodora. I feel like that's from something. Like in, like, maybe another Zelda? I think I'm gonna eat the dirt. Oh gosh.
OJ, what have we told you about eating dirt?
Not in front of the guests.
Sorry about the dogs that go on.
Come on, one more bomb. Get rid of them. Thank you. Okay.
Fun fact, King Ghidorah from the Star Fox comic.
Oh, it's from the Star Fox Cup? Okay.
And also on the Monarch Ghidorah, the giant dragon on Fortuna. Very interesting. In Star Fox, King Ghidorah appears in Star Fox 2. The more you know. That is Star Fox 2, like the sequel that never got released. Not Star Fox 2 as in Star Fox as well, since we're playing Star Fox.
Yes, right. Star Fox 2 is pretty cool. I'm glad they finally released that on the SNES Mini Classic, whatever it is.
That's right, I forgot they did that, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember for like the longest time, we were all working on like partially finished Star Fox 2 ROMs. It was nice to have it finally finished.
Yeah, reason alone to get the SNES Mini.
Mm-hmm. People have figured out how to clone them now. And I don't mean like those like Chinese knockoff ones where it has like the NES ports on it for some weird reason and does AV out. Some people actually have made actual like HDMI versions and all that, and that's kind of cool. I do suggest you buy the real one if you can find it, but there are options. Oh wow, that's definitely tighter than the original. Are these oranges? Oh. Daddy needs that health. Oh yeah. Oh, that is what those pictures are from, aren't they? The portraits. They're from Star Fox 2. Alright, so now we got Star Wolf. Got him right there. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. Oh no, it's all of them! Oh, yeah, right, Star Wolf team, right. It's been a while since I played 64. Oh my god. Do I just have to always do this? Hey. I think there's just one left at the top, right? No, oh, there he is. Way. You know, oh, there's more than 3? That explains a lot. Oh! Who's left? Jerkwad. Whew. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, those Terry chocolate orange meteors really got to me. Oh. Oh no. I thought I was safe to read comments. I guess we're getting into the finals. Guess we'll see how ridiculous this corridor is. Hey, paisanos! Oh, is this... Oh, we're playing... Oh, right. Mario and Luigi at the beginning of this. Soon you're gonna be a plane with a power. Pasta power? No way. Okay, this is just hilarious.
What's your favorite kind of pasta?
I'm a big fan of they used to be called Scooby-Doo noodles. They're like the wagon wheel things.
Okay.
Oh, jeez! Relax, Mario. Holy crap! You cannot dodge the fire. That's good to know. Oh, one of these... Oh god, one of these jerks has to die. Thank you. Oh. Oh, so close. Almost had the clean sweep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Got all my bombs back. This is gonna be easier. Okay, so I only got the regular blaster. But all those bombs give me extra invincibility. Should really help out. And I just gotta be more careful of the fire. Oops. Oh yeah, and that part too. Oh! Wow. Jeez! Oh boy. Yeah, that was not in the cards. Ooh. Alright.
Super gatekeeping brothers, apparently.
Apparently. They did the Mario all over me.
Oh my.
Swung their guns from side to side, you know? Just taking me out. Alright. The first time I tried to concentrate on Mario, so maybe I'll do that again. Okay, I think I get it. They home in on your last location, so you gotta not get a smooch, that's for sure. There's 4 of those. Got it. Yeah, that was too far. Ugh. Alright, let's use the bombs. I swear to God, if I see a second form, I'm going to be mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Like, 1 hit left. Last life. No bombs. And then all of a sudden, there's another guy coming and shoots me once and I'm game overed. I think I did it? Did I do it? Did I do it, Papa? I feel like even if I saw the credits, I would be scared. And would be apprehensive and weary of the fact that it's truly over. Okay, yeah, it is done. Okay, good. Whew, alright. That is a 1 credit clear. You will see me doing this on Coin Up Classic. No, it's joking.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Cornelia. Pepper speaking. Congratulations.
Please, I got a confirmation that I'm done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Cornelia.
Go to... Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait for that. Let's see. I got some messages. Would that happen to be our illustrious guests? Yes, it is our illustrious guests. They are ready. And that means that, yeah. So Kando, if you want to go into the voice channel labeled General, we can slip you right in there. Alright, so yeah, we still got some time with this game, so I'll do another run of this doing a different stage or a different selection, and then we'll move to Mario Jump and Dash Celeste Hyper Tournament Edition EX. Alright, I see Kando is in the rafters waiting to go. Not gonna lie, I've never moved anyone from one channel to another. I wonder if it's this simple. It is that simple. Wow.
Hey, test 1, 2.
Alright, let me just boost you up a bit.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. What's up, guys?
Going pretty good. You?
Welcome.
Let me a little bit more of that, a little more, a little less retro arch. Alright, that should be good.
Is a little bit better?
That's much better, yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. What's up? GG's beating the game already.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. I'm not what you would call a Star Fox aficionado or anything like that. In fact, the only Star Fox I've beaten is the first one.
Alright. Yeah, I haven't played any games past Star Fox 64, so I'm kinda there with you. That was the last one I played, was 64. Beautiful game.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a beautiful game. I get so, I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm not that old. I'm in my 30s, but if
Yeah,
it's not truly on rails, there's something about it that just gets me a little too confused, and I turn into an old man.
Well, one of my programmers has been working the last couple months on really cracking the all range, kind of like an all range code for Star Fox 1, and he just cracked it a couple days ago.
Oh really?
To the point where we have a whole planet of Corneria you can explore, go anywhere, and only the objects that are in your vision are loaded, so it doesn't slow down and overload the engine anymore.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to do stuff with it. So now we're starting right now to kind of ramp back up. On Twitter, I just shared one of our guys got what is it called? Blue. What's that one for Star Fox 64? Hold on a second. Can't think of the name. The ship that they use to travel.
Experience Australia?
Oh yeah, that was one of our modeler guys from Australia, so he decided to make a level. It's an endless level, it just has a lot of models and Australia jokes that he made.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. See the kangaroos already.
I have to fix this score.
Wow.
The score should have reset. It was kind of going to be like a score rush. But I got a new update. It'll be coming out.
Alright, so you got a new update, you said?
Yeah, we're slowly working on just adding a little bit more content over the next couple of months. So there'll definitely be another big update. It's probably kind of this update's going a little bit slow. So
Right.
really slacking on it.
Hey, it's a Macca's.
It's going on. Macca's. Anybody from Australia should know what that is.
Yeah, this is wild.
That's McDonald's, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so the stage does repeat. Okay.
Yeah, it's an endless loop.
So when you decide to do a ROM hack, what's your approach to deciding on a project?
Well, I had never done a project before. I mean, maybe a decade, 12, 13 years ago, I was working on some Chrono Trigger modding. I was trying to kind of finish what the Crimson Echoes hack had tried to accomplish. I kind of gave up on that, and I didn't have any other projects until I hit 36 years old, and the Giga League came out, and one of the source codes that came with it was Star Fox. And sure enough, somebody made a nice easy build where you just double click on a bad file and build the ROM. So with that source code, I just started. It was like a 3D world. It was a game I loved as a kid. I'm like, let me see what I can do. So this guy on Twitter, his name's VL Tone, otherwise known as Starkson. He's also the guy who made Toadstool, which is the original Mario 64 editor. He also got his hands on the source code, and he did some fun camera stuff. He was able to get the cameras looking in from, like a top right angle, to get full camera control. And I said, how do you do this? And he said, well, you just go in this file and find a spot to put it in. He kind of walked me through it. And from there, I kind of wanted to impress him, so I wanted to make it toggleable. So I just kind of looked into how you change the views with the select button, and I kind of snuck it in there somehow. And next thing I know, I said, why don't I make a button to change weapons? So I started making some button combinations to see what kind of weapons I could change. Then I started changing the ship, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Just never ran out of new things to find.
Dang, so pretty much your first full-fledged project, eh?
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Wow.
I didn't have any ASM programming knowledge. I learned it all just from, breaking stuff, and then I figured if I could break stuff, that means I could change it and mold it. So I would look up what maybe some of the commands would do, and I learned ASM just from brute forcing it, I guess.
Well, you heard it here, folks. The Bane approach works very well in ROM hacking.
Sure does.
That's wild, yeah. Because, like,
I'm
when I think of...
actually,
So, sorry, I'll let you finish.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I've taken that skill, the ASM that I've learned, and I kind of spread out to converting Super Nintendo games to fast ROM now, which basically reduces slowdowns and lag and choppiness in a lot of games. And I've converted something, I think over 206 releases at this point. Some of them with multiple different regions. I'm really using the knowledge I've used to really give back to all the fun ROM hacks I've enjoyed over the years.
All right, I'm looking at all of these special menu stuff. Is there anything you would suggest I try?
All right. So on the first page, nothing really there.
Okay.
Skip scored, hard mode. Yeah, none of those things. A lot of these things on the first page were just things that I had missed. Actually, there's one thing you can turn on. Go back to page 1.
Mm-hmm.
And just waiting for the video to catch up.
Of course.
Go up to CPU AI team mode.
Okay.
And turn that on.
Right, so like 2-player, or is that how many teammates are showing up?
That's gonna give you how many computer-controlled teammates you're gonna have. So set it up to 2-player plus.
Okay.
No, just 2-player. I'm just trying to think. It's been so long since I've turned that on.
Because I know there's a 4-player.
Yeah, that's the one That's the one I'm looking for. 4-player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
you can try that.
Okay.
You can also go over to page 2. You can try out. Let's see. There's some fun stuff we'll try out later on.
Mm-hmm.
For now, go over to page 3. No, yeah, page 3.
Okay.
Turn on grid lines.
Grid lines. Okay.
And turn on more dots, snows, stars.
Or dots, snow stars. Okay.
Now there's a couple fun things you can also customize here. Go up to ship select.
Okay.
And hit enter, start. And take a look at some of these models you can play as. You can play as any of these models in this list.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. One of them was actually given the ship from X Zodiac was given to us by the developer of X Zodiac.
Oh, I love that game. Oh.
Yeah, he gave us full permission to pop that model in. So he made it over to the credits. A lot of these models were converted, either taken from Star Fox 2, taken from the Giga Leak, or the guy from Australia managed to convert a lot of the Star Fox Assaults. I think all the Assault models, which is what we're looking at, or a Command, I can't remember which one. Assault or Command. But he got a lot of advanced models in there.
Wow. Yeah, no, it almost feels like just about everything you saw in the game is in here.
Now the cool thing is you can play 2, 3, 4, or 5 player co-op, all with different controllers using multi-tap, and each player can select a different ship, which I think is pretty cool. That's what current players.
Oh wow.
5 player.
Yeah, this is wild. I think I'm gonna play as the cube just because it seems funny.
And the other thing you can do once you go to the previous page when you're done with that, and then at the bottom you have the crosshair menu.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, lots of different crosshairs you can control. Now these will save as soon as you start the game, so the next time you play, these will be your settings. You don't have to.
Okay, so when I do this, am I resetting to apply or?
Nope, you just you start the game. Well, as soon as you make it to the controller settings screen, it's saved.
Just. Oh, gee whiz! You had a lot of fun with this.
You sure did. Now, I don't do graphics, I don't do music, I don't do models, so I did have a big team, guys that contributed all the graphics and models. I just happened to figure out how to get them in the game and functioning, obviously.
Alright, I think I'm good then, I guess.
Yeah, just start the game, and those are your settings.
Yeah, I'm the cube. Awesome.
So
this is
start
great.
the game. Yeah, like you noticed, you did see before, we do have the entire original game in there, the original map in there, as well as a 4th course, which is a boss rush mode. That's what level 4 is. And then,
okay.
On the other one, we did 5, 6, and 7. There is a secret level in the second map.
Okay.
You have to get that through course 6. And essentially in the 3rd level there, the space level, there will be, I think it's 7 green asteroids you have to shoot throughout the level. Then a gold one spawns, and you shoot the gold one and fly into the flame that it drops, and you'll go into a secret level, which is actually the comet. You know that comet that flies down every now and then?
Right.
It flies down, and then you go to the comet. That's your level.
Okay. I'll attempt that. No promises here.
Yeah, it starts to go down, and it stops like halfway, and your ship goes into it. I can't believe that we pulled it off.
Oh. And again, just as a reminder, if you do go into our Discord, you can find these games that we're playing today inside the Can You Hack It channel. All set up, ready to go. There are some recommended emulators for them in case you need a little help setting up. Because, wow, yeah, this definitely... Jesus! I can't get over that cube.
I am the cube.
You gotta play it with people. Like, it's got multiplayer. Like, it's got co-op. You gotta play it with your buddies. You gotta share this. Oh my god. Just
Alright, so your teammates are going to be helping you out here. They're actually going to hunt down, each one will hunt down a different enemy unless there's less than 3 enemies.
Okay.
And they are not useless potatoes like they were in the original game.
Oh, I can see the that grid option is quite the accessibility option, because you can mentally gauge if you have depth perception issues, how far everything is.
I thought
That's
it
really
was
cool.
really cool.
This cube, man, it's like water. Did I lose my controller again? I am buying a new USB. Don't worry, everybody. Where am I?
Oh, we got a raid.
Oh, we got a raid? Nice.
35 people. Hello.
It was working good for me until last week.
Is it wireless?
No, it's actually wired. It's a Xbox controller using USB-C. Just the cord itself keeps desyncing on me. So that's one of the big reasons why I'm using retro Microsoft Super Nintendo, because it'll allow you to use your controller again if it needs to be redone.
Yeah, USB's full of crap, but you know what? At least I never plug it in wrong.
I know there's a lot of people who have that issue and they have to flip it a few times to get it right, and I'm luckily not that person.
Yeah, you just find out like, oh, I just didn't push it hard enough. I had it right first. Oops.
But yeah, thank you for the raid, Toad. How was your session?
Andros and Star Fox team up. And now you'll get to hear the real boss track.
Nice. Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah, there's complete custom music and boss tracks for every single new level, including the extra bonus level.
Okay, my buddies definitely made short work of that.
Yeah, they make the game a little easy. Yeah, there are more new tracks than there are original tracks in the game, which is insane. Most of the soundtrack was made by somebody who was 15 years old when he made pretty much almost the entire soundtrack, save for maybe 5 tracks.
Wow. I say wow a lot, but I mean, every time you tell me something about this game, I just can't believe the circumstances just came together like this.
Yeah, I'm just as blown away as you are. I may seem like playing it off cool, but I still look at this like, how did I do this?
Hmm.
I really did this? I mean, we had some of the original developers, respond to the release saying like, wow, yeah, no, we've checked this out. We're all rooting for you. A lot of the ex-Argonaut guys have checked it out, and even Dylan Cuthbert said, he's been keeping an eye on it. And he's really proud of it.
Wait, the Argonaut people? They're the ones who made the the game and the chip, right?
Yeah. Even Imamura, who's the guy who made the Star Fox characters and F-Zero, he responded and said, I really need to play this.
Wow.
I mean,
it's not the response I expect from Nintendo, but I'm happy.
Nintendo didn't say anything officially, so...
Oh, I see. It's just, right, it's off the record from employees.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, give me that twin blaster. What is this? Oh, it's 1-up, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just the crosshairs give me a thumbs up. My Q boy, how fluid it is, despite the fact that it's underwater. Like, you see all the splashes, all the enemies popping up. Like, oh, jeez, how did this happen? I know you've been telling me, but
you see the water like shining in the background. That was another miracle. Like, it was just miracle after miracle. And you're just like, oh my god, did we just get this working? I would just sit there and I go, I have a crazy idea. Let me try something. I would just, shoot. I compared it to having a big dartboard and a bucket of darts. I would just throw darts until I hit something.
I mean, if it works, it works. I figure the best thing you can do is always, as long as you if you're constantly failing but you keep going, eventually you're gonna find things that work, or you're gonna find things that are kind of wild that you can retool. Like,
it's all about
just being curious,
It's all about how much you're willing to torture yourself.
But
that if you're having fun, if you're having fun doing it, like I said, this is one of the big games from my childhood. Nintendo Power hyped it up for months. I don't even remember. All I know is Nintendo Power was like, Star Fox is the game you had to get. we got it, and it was like, wow, this is 3D. It was like life changing. This is the future. Then you had the Star Fox 2 rumors, and then it was shown off, and then it disappeared, and demo leaked online. So the whole Star Fox on the Super Nintendo spirit was always floating around, and just when the Giga Leak hit, it exploded. The fact that we changed
that
the
leak.
camera. Yeah.
That was a lot. So much stuff kept coming out, and it's like, what?
Yeah, they got the Super Mario Kart Deluxe, which I'm working on with 2 other guys, Mr. L314 and Scow B. I'm not really doing much. I'm just kind of the cheerleader at this point. But they're making the biggest Mario Kart mod anybody's ever seen. I mean, you're talking 16 characters, 10 courses, a mission system with bosses. I mean, there's just so much going on here. And that's going to be released probably some point this year. I can't say when because we don't know when. They kind of just work at their leisure. But
Good luck.
yeah,
We'll definitely need to do a special episode when that drops.
Yeah.
that's gonna rock. I mean, he just released a hack, Mr. L314, a hack
I
that
don't know
is
if I got it or
Mario
not.
Kart. He called it Mario Kart Resident Evil mod.
Oh, is that one with the janky camera angles?
Yeah. Yep.
I love that.
He's been working on that for a while.
We actually have an episode coming up. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th one. So like in a couple weeks, we're doing the jank games, and I was really wondering if I should put that in there or not. But I think we got a couple of good ones that are a little more than just frustrating. So I don't want to alienate too many people when we just first started. There's another one. Okay.
He works in Magic, but yeah, he was able to do all of that. I'm just thinking where I got that from the Giga Leak. He was able to do that because the Mario Kart source code leaked as well, but there was no way to build the Mario Kart source, so he actually wrote his own assembler and figured out a way to skeleton pieces of the code together from different. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he's got a full source code for Mario Kart, and that assembler also worked for the source code for Zelda as well as F-Zero, I think. So, got a bunch of source codes out there, but none that are as modding friendly, I would say, as Star Fox is, because when you're looking at the Mario Kart source code, for example, it's just a lot of raw assembly. But when you're looking at the Star Fox source code, all of the strategies for the objects, they're all written in like a new kind of language, like a visibly readable macro script language that they've written. They wrote maybe 5 to 7 different macro languages, and it just kind of makes sense, a lot of these things. So modifying small things like is an enemy going left or right, you can clearly say, okay, this spot is moving, it's world X. It's easier to see than I think unlabeled, or what a lot of those source code looks like, computer generated source codes.
Yeah. It's definitely blue one. Oh, there's a gold one. There's a weird one.
If I talk too much, just let me know.
No. It's no. I'm just fascinated in it, so I'm being quiet.
Oh, you're good.
Trust us. That's the whole point of the show, is to have you talk about your passion projects.
True.
Yeah, and just the reality that I hope can really be hammered home, just how complicated it can be to do something simple in a video game, like especially if you have to reverse engineer it, just like going left and right, or doing something with the camera angles.
I'm able to do small things, like to disassemble a game is actually not that hard, because I have to do that to do these fast ROM conversions. But when I disassemble a game, you're not getting like labels, like you don't know what's what. You don't know if it's loading hit points, reducing hit points. It's all straight memory locations and stuff like that. But the first thing is how I get the source code is I actually just have to play through a game, which is funny enough, it's the hardest part of converting a game to fast ROM. Is I have to play the game in BSNES, a special version with a debugger called Distinguish, and Distinguish will watch as I play the game in BSNES, and as I execute code throughout the game, it marks that code as, hey, you're actually code. I'm going to mark you as code. So I have to play through the game to unmark as much code or all of the code as possible.
Hmm.
And what happens is, basically just getting all of the enemies to execute all their routines, see what happens when all the enemies die, when you die, when you do a game over, all that stuff. Once you get all that uncovered, though, and you disassemble it, you have to convert all of these long jumps and calls to use new banks. But because you've logged it all, they're all converted to labels, so there's a way to do it all in one shot. 95% of the work is done just from changing the header of these files. So disassembling games is easy, but doing something with it is not. You have to know what the addresses are in there and what's going on with them. But if you take some time, like let's say you get a debugger, you open up Messin and you basically, the way people find cheats is they say, okay, start a check on all the values that are in my memory right now, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I go and I get hit, and now I want to check for all values that went down since I last checked. Then you get hit again. I want to see all values that went down. Eventually you narrow it down to the memory that's changing, that's your hit points. So you say, let's say the address is address $100. So now you can go into the source code and you can search for anything modifying that address, and you can kind of see. You can find a lot of things, like where it's starting the initial health, where it's reducing your health, what your maximum health might be, and you can do mods like that through the source code, just reassemble it.
It kind of reminds me of that when you try to get cheats in a game, and so you have to look at all the memory values before you can even manipulate them.
Exactly. Now, what I didn't know growing up until actually somewhat recently is that most of the time I thought if you're using like a Game Genie or a Pro Action Replay, I thought it was all modifying RAM values. Like, okay, keep my hit points at 100. But Pro Action Replay was modifying RAM values. But the Game Genie was actually modifying code, like actual source code. If the source code says jump here if it's less than 0, it actually modifies the code to say jump here if it's more than 0. So these Game Genie codes can actually be broken down, and you can see exactly what address and what code is changing, and then you can hard code it in or modify it or just learn from it.
So you're basically that's basically doing a ROM hack on the fly.
It is, yeah. What's even funny is some fast ROM games, when I'm converting them, they're already programmed all on the right banks, and it's almost like the developer was told at the last second, we're not doing fast ROM, shut it off. So they just shut it off for one thing. So, like Weapon Lord, I released a Game Genie code that turns on fast ROM. Like, just imagine back in the day having a Game Genie code. Hey, your game will run faster and smoother if you enable this code. People would be like, what?
The N64 would have been just so happy for players who had that available.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been so much fun over these years.
Yeah, that's really fascinating. Like, I never really put too much thought into it, but I know, like, if you used a Game Genie, sometimes, like, it would completely break the game, and that's very interesting now thinking back on it with that information. That's
I remember back when I was a kid, my dad was doing some Game Genie codes for Super Metroid, and for some reason it came up with like a copyright protection notice, and copying games is against the law, and the next thing you know, all his save files and his save files all got deleted.
Oh no!
Oh gosh! Oh god, that actually reminds me when I was a kid. I went to my my aunt's house, and they had a Super Nintendo with Diddy's Conquest, and they had a Game Genie. So I farted on it. I didn't know any code, so I just put some values in there, and I played for a little bit, and the screen went dark, and then I see these two abused Kongs in a jail cell. The screen's red, and it's like, you've committed a crime. I'm just like, what?
Oh my god.
I'm like maybe 9 years old or something. I'm just like having a panic attack 'cause I thought the cops were gonna get me, or they're gonna take my aunt away. I was like, holy
Which,
crap!
Right, yeah, that was definitely a scary thing for kids. Ice, you were asking why not try Messin. I do use Messin, actually. Messin is an emulator with an amazing debugger. I actually use Messin
Canadian
2.
too.
Messin 2 is, he went maybe like a year ago, so he just created a whole new branch, and it's probably the most accurate emulator at this point.
I know. I thought it was still in beta, but they are adding more systems, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
From what I recall from Messin was, it's still in, the 2 branch is still in beta, but they've got Turbo Graphics and Game Boy Color, and Super.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The nightly branch is relatively, like I said, at least for the Super Nintendo and Nintendo, I think it's being held as the most accurate emulator at this point. I believe it's above SNES.
It's definitely my go-to for the NES if I can.
Yeah. But, you know, I like to use Messin because it has great debugging things. I can check to see any time that a certain memory address is touched or manipulated. And then I can even go back commands. I can go back one opcode at a time to actually go backwards and see how something was set. Which is really great for, you know, doing things like, you know, making Game Genie codes and stuff. But you have to imagine, how did these guys back in the day from Galoob and stuff, how did they, like, go through and see these source codes of these games? How did they debug? It just blows my mind how far ahead they had to have reverse engineered the entire games in order to make these codes. Because you have to know the source.
Yeah, it's wild, and just like the things that they were able to do way back then, like, you know, 20, 30 years ago, and now, you know, like their workers, it kind of built the framework for ROM hackers and just allowed so much cool stuff to be implemented into these games that we love, and just breathes new life into it. It's just fascinating.
Yeah. It's really something.
We definitely came a long way from the old days of, you know, when you would do a simple sprite change.
Yeah,
I mean, there were still really big ROM hacks early in, you know, those Nesticle days and all that. But just seeing like how much we can do now that computers are so affordable and powerful.
Yeah, I mean, even there's a website, gamehacking.org, and they've taken Game Genie hacking to the next level. Game Genie was locked to either 3 or 5 codes. I think it had some kind of, I think it was a limit of 3. Yeah, a limit of 3. But in emulators, you can put as many codes as you want in there. So they've done, there's this one guy, Norberto82, I believe is his name, and he's pretty much added mid-air jumping in just about any game you can think of. Any game I wanted to mod, I'm like looking, is there a jump in mid-air? Yep, there it is. Mid-air. And, you know, a lot of times it's, you know, anywhere from 7 to 10 codes, because it's modifying, it's basically writing its own routine in Game Genie codes. Yeah, Game Genie is a lot more fun when you understand, you know, it's actually modifying code.
Oh yeah, like now that I know that it wasn't just, you know, doing like what the others were. Like just the reality of like how much work that takes, how much, because they came out with these giant books already full of codes. Like they had to have like almost essentially reverse engineered like so many games just to make a product for $40.
Right.
It's an insane amount of work.
I think Nintendo took them to court and lost.
Yeah. Nintendo, I think they did win the Rabbit one case, though, right? When Tengen was trying to make their own chips for people.
I think.
And it was only and the only reason why was because the guy actually walked into the patent office to reverse engineer it.
Wow.
That was the only reason. Otherwise, it would have worked.
Hey, after this run, I got a shortcut for you to get over to the Comet if you want to check it out.
Yeah, sure. Are the next two bosses the same as last time now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You could probably restart.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can probably just restart now.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
boss
love
menu-
that when you start it up and then your face pops up and it's like, hey, I know what you're doing.
That was one of the coolest things. That was a recent thing too. I can't believe that worked. This one guy on the Super Nintendo Discord had a way to. I was asking, do you have a way to identify emulators? And he had a way to. It was really convoluted way, but to identify a few emulators. And I took it and modified it and shortened it down and tested it on a bunch of other things. And now I can identify Ares, PSNES, PSNES Plus. I can identify Canoe, which is Switch Online or the SNES Mini. I can identify Mister, kind of like Pocket. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That just goes to show you that no emulator or system is exactly accurate.
Yeah, I guess if it was an exact clone, it would come up as the exact same thing, right? You wouldn't be able to differentiate it.
Exactly.
Okay, so about this shortcut.
Alright, so yeah, start the game up, go ahead to the map.
Okay.
And then you're gonna press X and Y at the same time. Then hit the down arrow a couple times till you hit the comment.
I'm assuming it's that. That's level.
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. This thing? There's a comment on my face.
There you go. That's
Okay. And yes, $40 was a lot of money back then. I think it would be closer to around $86 now, I think.
Something like that. I remember I saved my allowance, my birthday money, all that, bought one, tried to put in a code. I got it off
Sway.
eBay. Put in a code and it didn't work, and then the thing wouldn't even recognize that it was a functioning piece of hardware anymore.
Whoa! What the
It was
heck?
like
How'd you do
30 bucks
this?
down the drain.
Gosh!
Yeah, this is
Got fire and... Oh my god.
This whole level was made by the lead music composer.
The music person
This
did
looks
this.
sick.
The person you said was 15?
Yeah, he scripted all the enemies in this level. He also made a lot of the boss models as well.
Wow, they're going far.
Including the boss.
Like, holy crap. Like, this on a Super Nintendo, like, no. Can't.
Yeah,
It's
these,
just so
the
much
level-
on the screen. There's all these particle effects. Like, it's still fluid. I know we're overclocking it, but at the
Well,
same
when I was
time,
developing
like,
this- when I was developing this, I was overclocked all the time. Didn't realize till after release that not everybody plays overclocked. That's when I learned that some of the levels were a little slow on hardware.
I mean, as long as it's not. What was the original Star Fox? Like, I think it's 20 frames?
At the most, yeah.
Yeah,
but
like,
not-
it dips to like 15 in that. But,
The problem with the original Star Fox is it's the only Super FX game that had the Super FX chip speed cut in half. There's a clock divider option that lets it run at 10.7 megahertz or 21.4.
were they not
Star Fox.
confident in it, or was it breaking things?
They said in-house they played it at the 21 megahertz. This was when I asked them directly.
Mhm.
But for release, I guess for ease of the player, they went with the slower version. Level play slower, it's easier.
Okay.
So one of the big hacks one of the big things I released was the hack to convert the original game
Not
to
Yoshi.
21 megahertz. Yeah, have fun with this.
This lore.
This is probably the hardest boss.
Okay, well, whoa! Yeah! Oh god. Wow, okay. Wow, just... Heal? Oh, that's not fair. You gotta basically play perfect, don't you?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
and when you get him low enough, he turns into Black Yoshi.
Yeah, that...
What you have to do a lot with those fires is banking. You gotta hold R and move right, and then hold L and move left.
Oh, that's what it was. See, I knew you had to like, because I figured it was trying to track your last location before firing.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to move fast enough to avoid it. So okay, so that is the tech.
You hold R, and yeah, you'll move right faster.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That definitely would have helped with the Mario Bros.
Yeah.
But then again, Yoshi's firing them more often and faster, so.
Yeah, just wait till you get him down to second phase.
Oh, second phase. Yeah, you're good at Dark Souls me, are you? Alright. Gosh, it's just. I'm trying to like keep my brain in the game, but I just keep looking at these cool new things I keep seeing, and then you're blowing my mind with your commentary. I'm just like, oh god, I can do this still, right? Oh, okay, so yeah. Whoa, you went right into it. Okay. Still learning that banking.
I don't know if you noticed either on at the end of the last level. You had lava bubbles coming up out of the lava.
I feel like this is using some of the Water World's effects too to make at least the bottom.
No, that was I think this is from one of the Star Fox prototypes.
Really?
And, yeah, one of the Star Fox 2 prototypes.
They were ambitious at the beginning. Oh right, I gotta hold the button because I'm not trying to.
The effect is basically just a palette shift.
Oh. It looks more complicated than that. But I guess there's a lot of audio-visual effects that do that. Like, look way more, like, it looks really impressive, and then when you go into the brass tacks, which is still an impressive feat to do, it ends up being relatively not as complicated as...
That's why I love, and I wish more people got into Star Fox scene, because when you have such limitations, it really makes you be creative. And I've seen the things that, like the thing that Kazi Emanuar does for Mario 64. It's making a whole new game. It's wide range, new physics, new controls, faster speeds, all these things he's doing to that. Imagine if somebody like that were to get into Star Fox. It's sitting here waiting to shine. And
it's shining pretty bright already, but yeah, I mean, take it further, everybody, if you want. I will definitely welcome it with open arms. And I just realized I had rapid fire.
Oh, you just realized?
Yeah, I've been tapping the whole time like a madman. Gosh, just for the auto fire alone, I recommend this. But just, I mean, it has the original game in it, so why would you ever want anything else?
I even have settings for all the original things. You can have the original hit points. You can have the original camera controls. You can basically play this game as vanilla if you want. You can even turn off the 21 megahertz super effects. You can go back to the clock divided in half if you want.
I will say, the options were very intimidating to me at the start, and they still kind of are, but the fact that you have that customizability, that's something I really wish was more often seen.
I'll tell you, I've been big into ROM hacks since my late teens, and I don't think I've ever seen another ROM hack with as much customization while still having the original game, except for one, and that one is Smash Remix.
Oh, Smash Remix is huge!
That may be the only other ROM hack I've seen with as much options as I shoved into it. And at a certain point it became, if I break something, hey, let's make that a feature.
Gotta love that.
There's a secret menu in there, and also there's all those NAN modes on the second page. Each one has a different kind of effect. There's a lot of weird and awesome things. In the secret menu, there's one option called All at Once mode, and what that does is it gets rid of all of the delays in between objects spawning, so every single object spawns like right away. Right up to the boss, spawns in about 5 seconds. So your whole screen is just filled with every enemy that's going to spawn in the whole level. It's pretty cool.
Jeez. I'm hoping to implement N64 to the show at some point. It's just the emulation for N64. I know we're making some pretty big breakthroughs recently, but to me it's still not quite there.
Yeah,
Like there's still a lot of games that are broken, or you get weird artifacting, and you have to like pick specific emulators for specific games. Sometimes you have to pick like, oh, there goes my controller again. You have to there's that new Mupin plug, I think, from, gosh, what's the name? Rosalind or something like that?
I gotta say, from doing all of this stuff and from my experience, games should always be written for hardware in mind. I mean, we have enough capability out there. We have MiSTer devices, we have a analog pocket, you have flash carts. There's enough ways to test on hardware where there's no excuse not to support hardware.
No, I agree on that fully, because even if people are going to mainly play it on emulator, it's a baseline. So like all the emulators can work towards making it work, or you don't have to do something special and then it breaks when you try to play it somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, it's so common in the Mario 64 hacking that on one of the main sites I've seen where the hacks are, I mean, they have a dedicated thing on each download page saying whether or not it works on emulators, hardware. That's just a mess. It's a headache. I always say, at least when it comes to Super Nintendo, across the board, it should work on hardware, and if you're making a patch, it should be patched against the no intro ROM set.
Okay, so it's the no intro. Okay. So I was gonna ask if you happen to know like the differences. Because I know like they're different scene groups and they're compiling their own game, like the dumps for validity in that. But
I mean, back in the day, there was the good sets, and that was what you went for. And you had ROMs with the exclamation point were the good ROMs, and then you had your overdumps, your bad dumps, your alternate dumps. It was just it's a whole mess. So I'm not sure what no intro does differently. I think they make sure every dump is verified in a certain way, and it's just everything's very clean. No splash screens. There's no headers, and the sets are readily available on the Internet Archive. So for people to still make patches not based on the no intro, it becomes problematic.
Yeah, there's a lot of fragmentation going on in that regard.
Yeah. So I think in general most people are moving over to the no intro, and I'm doing my best to try to get people over there. There's a new ROM hacking website that I'm the community manager for, romhacks.org, and I'm trying to anybody post on there. I'm trying to lean them toward if they ask for advice, no intro.
That's the new site, right, for ROM hacks? 'Cause I remember romhacking.net had this issue with bandwidth in that.
Yeah, they've had a lot of weird issues, and I don't want to go into.
No, we don't need to go into the specifics. I'm sure it's a can of worms if you dug deep enough. So
yeah, sure.
That's perfectly fine.
But yeah, we got a new site open, and just things there for the most part pretty clean. If somebody posts something that is not from a no intro, I'll usually take the time to just fix the patch for them and make one against a no intro. Just to kind of keep things clean there.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, there should always be a backup for something. Like, so as far as I'm concerned, I think it's great that the other site exists.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that both are very important, and
for sure.
People thought I was happy when romhacking.net had issues, and I'm not. We need them. They have hacks that people need at all time, tools. So yeah, I mean, but if you want to have another place to spread it around and make sure it's backed up, romhacks.org, we're open for you.
All right, and I think with that glorious defeat of myself from Yoshi, I think we can move to the next game. Now, I was corrected, and that you just mainly play tested the Mario Zap and Dash. You weren't.
Yeah, I was
heavily implied.
I was the lead and pretty much only tester who was not involved in the development. I mean, anytime he came out with a new build, I played it from beginning to end. Gave him got stuck here, or this needs to be fixed. And I wouldn't say I had a hand in it much, but I made sure that it was beatable by a normal player, which is what I am. I can't do Kaizos. I pretty much suck at Mario Brothers. So if I could beat the game, I figured, okay, it's good to go.
Right.
and that's kind of what I based my work on. But after it released, he did give me the source code and the editor tools, so I went and I made 2 complete Kaizo hacks of it. One of them is all the original levels, but I've really made it tougher. I added spikes, I added enemies, and
Oh wow.
really taken care into making sure every moon is gettable, but also difficult, but still beatable. And then the other one I did was 10 completely custom levels I made, just to really test the engine out. I made one level that was like 16 screens wide. I did a lot of 2x2 rooms, really stress test the engine. So you're going to see what the beautiful engine can do if you try out Kando's Kaizo.
Okay. Now, of course, we didn't have quite enough time for that, but we will be visiting those hacks later on. It's just,
You gonna play the vanilla?
yeah, we're gonna go for vanilla since you've
Awesome.
tested it extensively. So, and also
Yeah, no,
we're for those in the know, the homebrew blitz is happening soon, and it's one of the games that's actually in the set.
Yep, this is the closer for next weekend's multi-game homebrew race.
Wow.
That is so cool. I gotta make sure to tell the developers. That's awesome.
I just need to pop this.
So I'll tell a little bit of background about where this game kind of came from. They, for about 10 years, a group of guys, maybe 3 or 4 of them, one guy is pretty much the coder, W7N, been working on a game called Mario Gaiden. If you Google Mario Gaiden, you'll find one video that is mind-blowing. It's Mario Brothers with Metroid, power-ups. It's a Metroidvania. You got to revisit areas. There are slopes. And the crazy part about that video is that is such an outdated build because it's been completely redone, even better. And this Celeste Mario is actually based off, there was a mini game he put in one room with these Celeste mechanics. And that mini game he decided to make into a full side game, which is what this became. So this is just a small touch of the amazingness that Mario Gaiden, I think it's been renamed to Mario Machina now. What that is going to offer when that's released, but that could be a few years.
That looks
still.
good. All right, just making sure it looked right. All right. But yes, this is our second game, and it is the name confused me a bit because it is Celeste Mario, but it's also Zap and Dash. So the full name is the thing, right?
Yeah, Zap and
Okay.
Dash is really just explaining the Celeste mechanic.
And this is another very impressive ROM hack, because if I recall correctly, and I could be wrong in this, there's not a lot of the original code left in here, is there?
No, there's a few
right,
lines here and there, but when you spend 10 years modifying a game that's only 32 kilobytes, there's only so much, the original that's going to stay in there. And I think some of the original jump mechanics and maybe fireball mechanics are in there. What you want to do is hold up and right to kind of grab the wall. Up and toward the wall to grab it and jump toward that wall.
Oh. See, when I was doing the blind race, I was not aware of that. That's pretty helpful.
Yeah, so jump this way, you won't hit those spikes.
It's funny because it tells you exactly what to do, and of course, I'm not listening.
Who reads?
Yeah, no one has time for reading these days.
Right?
Okay.
Now, I'll be honest with you. When you're first playing this game and you're getting through to some of these challenges, you're gonna be like, "There's no freaking way I'm gonna." And eventually, the more you play, you get better and better and better at this game. I mean, I fly through this game now.
So do the coins do anything? I'm assuming the moons are like the strawberries in the original game.
Yeah, and at the very end, the moons will give you access to different specials, different bonus rooms after the credits.
Okay.
So you don't have to collect all the moons at first, but you're encouraged to beat the game and then go back and get them later if you want.
Okay, so this game does allow you to head back?
Yep. Yeah, after you're done, you can literally pause the game and warp to any save room that you've been to.
I
You
knew
want
there
any
was something up
spoilers
there.
going through it?
Oh, right, that's what I should be doing. Yeah.
There you go.
Just,
There's
it's
a moon all the
wild.
way back to the beginning, too, if you want.
Like, did I do it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
All the way back to, all the way back.
I was hoping that would cheat me back. Okay.
The nice part about this game is it just restarts. Your checkpoints are very generous.
Whoops. Let it be known that when it came to playing Celeste, the original, I only got to the 3rd area.
I never played Celeste before.
As soon as
playing
those
this
wind physics happened, I was lost.
Go in that door.
Okay, we're just about back.
Yep, keep going back. And go up.
From here?
No, back up a bit. Sorry, my screen's
No,
delayed.
it's fine.
Right past where those platforms were dropping.
Okay. So, like, right up around here.
Yeah.
Oh, a little moon boy. Nice.
I show my kids that one, so whenever they play it, they always go, I gotta go back and get that moon. First thing I did when I had this game was hack it up. I added cheat codes so my kids could play Never Die.
Yeah, I can see this being one of the harder games for children to pick up.
Yeah. Fortunately, in the newer build, and he's working on an expansion for this, by the way. There's
Ooh.
so many crazy things. He's got you ever hear of Baba's You?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He's got a minigame based off of those mechanics. He's got a minigame based off of Spelunker, and another one I think based off Splatoon, where you basically have to paint the walls while other things are trying to paint them a different color.
Oh,
All
wow.
these different minigames that are coming out soon.
Oh, right. Okay, probably jump from here first.
Yeah, this is probably the most advanced NES ROM hack I've ever seen. It uses the MMC5, which is why you hear the music is so beautiful. They get an extra 2 channels to work with using the MMC5.
Oh yeah, the music is a little fancier than I was isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was bad on me.
Everybody does that their first time. Everybody.
Almost had it. This is where everyone realizes my speedrunning chops aren't what they seem to be.
There are a
I believe in you, Jay.
There are a few speedrunners that did run this game. There are still running it. And I think the top time right now, let's see what the top time is for Zero.
This is the
Zero Moon Run right now is just under 8 minutes.
under 8 minutes?
Yeah, they beat this whole game. 0 moons.
Oh. What's our goal for this game, Ant, if you know? Is it just beat the
for
game?
next week? Full game, yeah. So
Okay, well, I guess we
Actually,
can
run this whole game? Oh, you're mad.
maybe we'll see someone do 8 minutes.
Fortunately, There are 3
wanna do
worlds
this
in this
wrong.
game. So you at least you know that there are 3 worlds.
Oh, those are
Good to
spikes
know.
too.
Now, when you play test something, have you play tested any other ROM hacks, or
I
is this
test a lot
really?
of different hacks now. Infidelity, who's doing a lot of the NES to SNES ports. I
Oh my
test
God.
all his hacks for him.
Awesome.
There's an another amazing Super Mario Brothers hack on beta testing where he's added a world map and a shop and all new terrains.
Really?
Amazing. Yeah.
Interesting. I gotta check that out.
I think, I don't know what it is. I'm just so enthusiastic about ROM hacks, and I need to test everything. I need to get my hands on everything.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's what you like.
I love it. And, you know, at least I'll sit there and I'll play through the whole thing. I'll give you feedback. I'll really beat it up. I've broken Infidelity's hacks more than one occasion. Somebody's gonna break something pretty good. Oh, did you just make it? Oh, yeah! Nice! That was slick. Oh, you can go up on the top. There was a quick warp back.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just showing off. I'm not.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Sometimes I can eke out some skill. Okay, that looks collapsible. Yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody play this game?
I did the first 4 moon thing that we're supposed to do for the challenge for the blind race, and that's about as far as I got.
Okay.
So I think it's after this screen here, where it's completely new to me. The one with the thwomp.
I wouldn't worry too much. You know, if you want to try the moons, you know, real quick, go for them. But if you get stuck on them, they're, like I said, they're not that important.
I guess for the sake of this, it's I guess it wouldn't be too important unless everyone wants to see me flounder around.
I mean, I'm always good.
We love to see a good J flailing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I may be a citrus-themed robot, but even I have limits.
He has feelings.
Oh right, I keep wanting to go through that gap, but my brain's like, no, you go back on top.
You don't need to. You already got the moon. You might as well just, you're done.
Oh. Okay. Forget you saw that. Alright, so he hits that, I guess, and they go away. There we go. Right, and then do this. Yes, that's exactly what I need to do. Okay, I'll go from here so it's safer.
You don't have to jump off him, by the way. He won't blow up.
Oh, okay.
That's the won't hurt you.
Oh wait, that's... Yeah.
And you can hit up on that green thing. It's binoculars. You can look around there.
Oh, the binoculars? Yeah. Just remember what that's for. Let's see. Okay, so I gotta like... If we do... Oh. I'm assuming that TNT is to get back. Okay.
Yep.
This is where it's new for me.
I haven't seen it. Even me.
Oh, what's this? There's a truly large gap for you to cross while riding a thwomp. Jump in the direction it's moving. Oh, they want me to... Okay.
Celestile.
Whoa! I did that wrong. Oh.
Speedrunners go straight up that first little crevice.
Oh, to avoid it entirely?
Yeah, if you hit the corner at the perfect angle, you can go straight up through the spikes.
Am I going crazy
Speedrunners.
here? Okay, good.
Crazy.
I thought I saw that ground looked a little
Okay,
dashable.
Got a good eye.
Many save rooms are also warping. And press Wait. Let me read that again. Map screen of the pause menu. Press A to select their war points. Okay. Well, that makes sense. If you're allowed to go back and collect more things, yes, that would.
Yeah.
Okay. This the challenge room? This is indeed the
That's
challenge
a challenge.
room. Huh. I'm assuming that is... interesting. I'll try this a couple times.
This one looks harder than it is.
That makes
When you get
sense.
to the second world, you're gonna hit one where it just like the difficulty curve exponentially jumps for some of the challenges. The first time I beat this one challenge, I'll point it out if you eventually hit it. First time I beat it, I mean, I had such a rush. The precision that you need is ridiculous.
Oh. Oh god, I messed up. Yeah, it's just... I can't imagine how people would react if a game like this came out in like 92 or something.
God, right. And the quality check. Nope, I can't beat it.
It's funny because like back in the day we were definitely like given like the harder games, and
We sure were. My kids cannot play any original Nintendo game without cheats. They're just too hard.
I heard it was because uh-oh. It was because Nintendo of Japan really didn't want people renting the games and beating them, so they made them obscenely hard for Americans so that they would have to like buy the game to keep it.
That makes sense. There's one more moon up there, but it's pretty hard to get.
In here?
No, back where you in the
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just pretend I did that perfectly. Okay. Off switch. Got it. Can I dash into these? Nope. Okay. I just love games like this where you have to... It's kind of like a puzzle game. The whole point is you have to experiment with things. What the heck? Okay, this
I'll tell
might
you
be a bit too much of an experiment for me.
I'm currently going through playing the God of War games, and I did not expect most of the game to be solving puzzles. It's to the point where it's like not even fun after a while. But this game, I mean, it just does everything. I think it's the checkpoints that really shine in this game, because it encourages you to just try again, again. You're never too far from a checkpoint.
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about the Star Fox X, just how accessible it was, and I've had a lot of ROM hacks. There's, it's either a little too easy or it's balls to the walls hard and you can't do anything in it. And, for me, I don't like Kaizo games. I think you mentioned you're not really big on Kaizo either.
No.
But I would rather have a game have interesting puzzles than like one specific route you have to take and it's next to impossibly hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, so and this game does it really well, and the checkpoint system makes it really forgiving, and it's kind of refreshing, like to just be able to, you mess something up, you don't have to go back and do the previous 3 rooms again. You just can keep at it, and I really like that mechanic.
Yeah. I tell you, when I first saw, I had joined, I was in ROMHackings.net Discord, and W7N had gone on there and just posted a video of something he did for Mario Gaiden, and I saw that and I said, I need to know about this project. I joined the server, and I had to know everything about the project. I needed more news, more updates. It's the most exciting ROM hack I'd seen for the Nintendo ever. Eventually, I think I had to do something like 100 push-ups for them on video, and they finally made a beta for me that I could play. And my own private personal beta. But since then, I went through and I spent, I don't know, months, years, just harassing them, basically. Not really harassing them, but just poking them. And I eventually got, like, every beta that they have, including the one that's in that video. So I have everything preserved. I'm going to make sure that everybody gets to try out these old versions once the full version is
I'm
ready.
doing that wrong.
That's awesome.
And I was like, it was if you look it up on YouTube, like I said, Mario Guide, and you'll see a video for it. And that version is just so, it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it in a Mario Brothers game. And right away you think of what's the most amazing Mario Brothers hack you've seen? And everybody would think Extra Mario Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No one?
Yeah, I played through that one casually. I didn't delve too deep, but it was enjoyable the time I did put into it.
Yeah. There's really been nothing else as impressive on that level. No, you want to keep that block.
Okay, yeah.
Spoken so much, can't think about what I'm saying anymore.
I'm still impressed that he did 100 push-ups.
Yeah, I'm not like the strongest guy, so I did it over time.
Okay, I was about to start calling you Kando swole, but
Right. I'm a scrawny guy, so I think I did like 10, 15 at a time, which is, even my wife's like, wow. Yeah,
Yeah, they tell me, ask me to do that. I'd be like, it's been nice knowing you. I'm going to hide it now.
So in the beta that they gave me, there's a secret room on the left when you go in, and as you walk across, it goes 100 push-ups. What's next? So they'll know who leaked it if it ever gets leaked.
okay, I didn't mean to go up there, but apparently it was a good thing. Oh boy. I can see they're really trying to make me use what I've learned.
Excuse my language. This is where it starts to get real.
Oh, there's the broken moon, so you gotta go back and grab the pieces too.
This is your first real moon challenge.
Dang, and he's up there. I wonder if he's necessary. He's probably. Oh no, he's probably hitting the that switchback. All right. Well, only one way to find out.
Good luck, sir.
That's not. That was not the plan. All right. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Just a little. There we go. No, not like that.
Are you playing on a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo controller?
Everyone's gonna tease me for this, but it's a Xbox Series X controller.
Wow.
With the giant keyboard in the middle of it,
Yeah,
right?
with a giant keyboard in it. Yes, and I have all these different RAFnet adapters for every console. So.
RAFNet's awesome, actually. I reached out to him to see how to do multi-tap. Or no, it was this NT data pad, and he gave me some source code for that, which is pretty cool.
Cool. I just remember he was like the guy to go to if you wanted your GameCube controller to work on the N64.
Yeah, that's the guy.
And that's my introduction to him. It was so funny because it's like I paid for it and I was like, oh, I can't wait to get this thing. And it comes to me and it's just like wrapped in electrical tape. Like, all right, this is my first time buying a scene product. It was beautiful. You could reprogram it and everything. I just thought it was funny because it just came in bubble wrap and it had tape on it, and I was like, is this a completed product? Did I maybe do the wrong thing? But no, it was. Yeah, I still use it to this day. Something about the the fact that you just can't get a good N64 controller anymore. And so I just figured, well, if I'm gonna, like fail at that in that regard, I might as well use a really good alternative.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, right. You hold up for that. Right. Okay. No, you don't jump back. Come on.
Yeah, whether or not you hold up controls a lot. Especially later on when you learn about how to do hyper jumping.
Oops.
You learn holding up kills the hyper jump.
Oh, is that what that... Okay. Okay, so do this, do that. There we go. No, I'm not. Oh,
Right,
come on! Alright. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Jerk. I'm not going back in here. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, this is why I quit the original Celeste. I couldn't get the physics right for the jumping. Oh, well, I wanted to go up there, but... I guess I can again. I'm assuming there's something up there, but...
Yeah,
Let's just try to make progress.
just a little old moon. So I had a lot of fun
that's
making the harder version with the same map. Because on the wind levels, I like increase the wind.
Oh my god. Oh god, that scares me. I'm sure it's not near as bad, and it also seems like I have to come back around for that.
No.
No?
Message button.
Oh yeah, I should. The rooms, blue blocks activate if and only if you're dashing. Oh, that's wild. You're gonna tell me the same thing? You can jump and wall jump while dashing. Okay.
You gotta dash
That is wild. Okay. This is gonna make me work for it.
Start to learn some of the advanced mechanics.
Oh.
What you want to do is jump and dash down into those black blocks that are going across, and then jump before your dash ends. When you dash down into those black blocks, they'll turn solid.
Okay. That's okay, so oh, I was still blue when I did that. Okay.
The ones to your left, you want to jump on.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. That makes a little more sense than, trying to bounce off of a pillar there.
Overthinking.
Okay, so basically... Okay. I think I'm starting to grasp what they want.
There you go, yeah.
It's just, we're getting to Kaizo world. Alright. There we go.
This is just a challenge room in general.
Oh, there's a challenge room. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this gonna kill me? Those look like spikes on both ends. Okay, let's try something else. Okay. Hold up. Okay. No. I'll just do that. That's a button. That seems important. Oh, okay. You can dive in that. Oh, wait. Maybe if I... No. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh.
Just jump and go up diagonal.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Definitely can't wait for that cable to come in. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's timed. Okay, that's good to know too.
Alright, so at this point, you're gonna have to figure this puzzle out or you're stuck. They've never made a way out of this one unless you finish it.
That's fair.
So you're gonna learn to wall jump today.
Apparently. Alright, so this is a wall thing. Oh. Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is the part. So what you need to do is dash up against that black, which will turn solid, and then jump off it. If you do it at the right angle and the right way, you're gonna get momentum to fly up.
Oh. Thinking too much about the next step. Forgot my current step.
What do I do? Nothing. Just die.
The common thing that happens to me when I'm doing like stuff like this is I think 3 steps ahead and then forget the initial step.
Sounds like you're playing geometry there.
And you said I have to diagonally jump to hit these and then do it again, or?
You want to diagonally jump up, bounce off the wall, but press back up against the wall. But you need to do this jump while you're dashing up diagonal so that you'll gain momentum. So dash up right into the black. It's going to turn solid. And then bounce off it. There you go! Look at that!
Dang, that's wild. I'm glad I got a pro here.
That was beautiful.
Well done.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Jay,
what
you're the
heck?
pro.
What the heck is this thing? Oh, it's probably that hat from the game. The propellers on it. Let me save first. That was a journey.
It's going to be a long game.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can feel it.
You're about halfway through the first world.
I guess that's good progress.
Not bad.
Let's see. Grab with B. It conflicts with the dash button. Grabbing halts your dash. Blame the NES controller. Release B to toss an object. Hold up to throw. Oh no. Okay, I see what you're putting down. That's mean. Yeah, it's familiar. Yeah, I've played a few ROM hacks that did this jank.
This is not as bad as the Mario World.
Can we get
show.
more though? I was just gonna pass through those green spikes and hit them. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sideways. Okay. The beautiful moment of someone who thinks they know what they're doing and then immediately fails.
Oh, a new mechanic, just what I want.
Oh, okay. Should probably experiment with this before I actually start doing things.
You're such a happy little guy, too.
Oop. Oh yeah. Chat, you can get all your wonderful insults ready for my abilities right now. Alright, so... No, I'm pressing it. It said type it lightly. I think that's... But I'm just dashing like a dingus. Okay. There we go. Overthinking it. Okay. You know, I'm sure there's a moon there. Oh wait, there's a TNT here. Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just for going back.
Yeah. Ah, you jerk! Alright, we'll do it your way.
Don't overthink.
See you
it.
later,
This one's
Yoshi 2.0.
Yeah, that one's easy. Bye bye.
Okay, so there's nothing special about that. Now. Okay, we got Mario rules. Good.
It's been nice not having any, deceleration and acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Very crisp.
Oh, please. Please, game. Okay. Jump into empty shells to ride them? Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, no, never mind. Well, I'm gonna bounce on it anyway to make that easier, I guess.
Alright, so this is a bit of a tricky part. I'm gonna see if you can figure this out.
No, I need to grab it. I'm pretty sure I need to keep the shell.
No, you would have made it there.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
I don't know how you did that.
Oh, my controller. Wonderful.
Not the intended,
That's not intended? See? Told you I'm a speedrunner. Yeah, because I was gonna. Well, the idea I was thinking was I was just gonna keep flicking it up with me and then shoot it over, but I don't need to do that.
Yeah,
Wait, how did I not trigger the coin block? Oh, well. Oh. What if I just... Gotta come back? No, because it's got... Okay. Well. I might as well try it anyway. Right. Okay, so... What if I could just... No, press up. Oh, no, not like that.
You want to drop that shell gently.
Okay. So I gotta keep up with it, eh?
Yeah, you want to drop it. Yeah, like fall and then jump out of it. So it drops down. Let's see why.
Whoop. Oh! So close! As soon as I knew what I was doing, it was too late. Okay. Okay. So, fun fact about the Xbox controller diagonals. It is a little more sensitive. That's... Oh, you can dash inside the shell?
Sure can.
Oh, okay. I don't think that changes anything in here, but that's good for later.
Now, keep in mind the other spikes
Oh, no, press up.
past the green ones.
Mm-hmm.
You can ride on the shell.
You can't.
You can. Not on the green ones, on the ones that are past the green ones to the right, further.
Why? I'm gonna dash on that. Come on.
There you go.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I do need the dash for that. Okay.
Now, something for you to keep in mind. You see those hearts down there?
Mm-hmm.
When you grab a wall and you do one of those close jumps, it takes off a heart. But if you do one of the far jumps off a wall, it does not take a heart. So when you fall in between those two gray things, try to use the far wall jumps to conserve your stamina and just bounce back and forth to get yourself up.
Okay.
It's going to be very important later to learn to conserve your stamina by doing the wall jumps that hold and the ones that don't at the right times.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I guess you can grab extra dashes. Oh, yeah, I think that was the moon, right?
Hold up to 2 now because of the amount of moons you have. But once you hit the ground, any extra dashes you have disappear.
That was not my intention. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. I did it right one time. I can do this again. Oh no, that's the part that's wrong. Once I get that second one.
Yeah, try not to waste your dash in the middle of those two. Just bounce, do some wall jumps back and forth.
Oops. Oh wait, I can ride with the shell, right?
Yep. And yeah, dash while you're on the shell over to those spikes, and you can land on them safely.
Oop, I did it again. Yeah, I'm making the same mistakes. Okay.
Now, one of the next moon challenges is making it all the way back and collecting crystals.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. This is a Can You Hack It exclusive. OJ will never 100% Celeste Mario. Okay, let's do this again.
Like I said, I'm very much an amateur platformer, and I was able to get every single moon in this game. So if I could do it eventually, you can do it. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna watch you do this part 2.
Huh. Okay, so he's gonna hit some. Oh wait. What makes that go? Okay, those buttons do that. Okay.
The only clue I'll give you is you gotta get a shell on one of those buttons, and you push the other button.
Okay, that makes sense. This is a point of no return. If it weren't for the fact that you can warp to safe rooms. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, your shell skills are now put to the challenge. Okay. Good. Interesting. The shell stays there, and then when you grab it...
Is that the... Mid-air, if you drop the shell in midair above that rope, it will land on that rope.
Whoops.
Something you may use later.
I guess I gotta kick the shell to break that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta remember... Okay, so there's spikes there, so that makes me feel like there's a point of that.
You can hold a shell and wall jump, by the way.
Hold a shell...
You jump out of the shell and grab it from the side.
Oh, okay, yeah, because grabbing is the dash button.
Yeah.
No, okay. Oh.
Just hold B and jump out of the shell.
Oh, you know what?
Or just dash into it.
I'm over... yeah, I'm making things complicated again.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, so I know... You know what? I'm actually gonna leave that there for now. Relook at the room. Okay, so I can ride that, so I can just fall into that, and then... Okay.
Shoutouts to Barry333, my dad, watching on the stream. What's up,
Oh,
Dad?
right, I can't do the rope. Oh, gosh. Oh, hey! Always good to have family supporting.
Yeah. He always kept the house stocked with Nintendo systems. Made sure that's how he was so into this stuff.
I remember my dad got very angry one Christmas because he gifted me Spyro 2. And I was so excited to have the game that I did nothing but play it for the whole day. And by the time it was supper time, I already did the 100 and whatever percent in Dragon Shores and all that. And he's like, I paid this much, and you already beat it? And I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry I did so well, Papa. I told him he could take it back to Walmart saying it's broken and get me something else. And he's like, it's fine.
Back when FuncoLand actually gave you something for your old games, you could trade them in.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of cool places like that too. That's where I learned about headphone jack. No, Mohawk and headphone jack. One of the most cursed games played on our raffle nights. It's like a Sonic clone, but everything's like really bright and techno-colored, and there's just a lot of inertia going on. I think I killed the stream when I when I told 3-2 to play it because he got very motion sick. Let's see. Oh, with the shell. Okay, so let the shell go so it's on the rope. Grab it mid-jump. Keep it with me.
Here's a tip. Drop the shell, fall next to the shell, and dash into it to the wall. You'll grab it and grab the wall at the same time.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm learning. Oh, no, not like that. No! Okay. It's clicking together at least.
Right,
Okay.
almost had it.
Okay, so...
And yeah, forget about that moon fragment below the start. That's the one that makes you go all the way back.
There's a moon that does what to me now?
The moon fragment at the start of the beginning, that'll make
Oh gosh, they make you want to go through all this again?
you go all the way back to the last one.
Ooh.
That's how you play this enough.
Touch tone.
And
You know,
play this.
it is a bit of a marvel how touch-tone phones work. You push a button and it makes a sound, and and it just knows what that corresponds to.
And then some genius has figured out that it doesn't actually read what coins are put in. It makes a little sound when you put a coin in. You just recorded that sound, played it back.
Yeah! Oh, you're flooding my brain back to the old days where you could hack the phone booths and stuff. Oh, jeez.
Play the sound of dropping coins in.
Yeah, I used to do that in high school. Cause like I lived like 50 minutes away on a farm, and Dad's not giving me that much allowance, and I wanted to eat poutine. Dang it! So I spent all my money on poutine, and then I'd hack the phone booth, in the school, so that he can come pick me up. Okay, so then there was also those the phone cards that people remade so that to give you free minutes instead of like being a pay thing.
Yeah. Dial 10 10 220.
Or I still remember the classic when you collect calls to one, it's like, what is your name? And you just go, John, had a baby, it's a boy. I gotta press up. Okay. Oh yeah, it's John. He had a baby. It's a boy. Can't believe that commercial aired. Just telling everyone how to like game the collect call system.
Commercials in the 90s or something.
Yeah.
They got away with a lot of shit.
Oh, so much stuff. I still remember I got one Christmas the metal molder, and it was a kit for basically turning your room into a smelter.
Oh my
And they
God.
gave you these little lead pellets because it was like the one metal that would actually like melt at like 90 degrees or something like that. And so like I'm just sitting in my room touching all these lead pellets, watching it melt, pouring it into like these little molds to make jewelry, and then then I just, sometimes I'm bored, so I suck on the pellet or on my little robot keychain. Just and then I put pennies in it once, and then I couldn't use it again.
Somehow we all live. How did that happen?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna act. Oh, did that just take the button with me? You know what? That's probably for the best. All right. Not gonna worry about that.
Jay, you got the craziest stories from childhood, I swear.
Yeah, I got a good. Are these gonna bounce back up? The last one did. I'm gonna give it a minute. Actually, it seems pretty safe unless it's a long timer.
No, it's infinite timer. Just don't
Okay,
die.
good. I don't think I need the shell anymore. Watch that be my famous last word, but I did put it right there. Oh. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, I definitely made it. Wait, did I make a boo-boo? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm not touching that.
Yeah, down.
I'll take that, though. And this is one of the hoppy spaces, but just in case. Hoppy, 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 hoppy. Lots of
You are
hoppies and then
right.
one dash. Okay.
You were right on the edge of finishing World War.
Ah! Oh god. Panicking here. Okay.
It's time to panic.
Ah. It's like, it feels easier than all the other stages, but for some reason I'm just,
Yeah, this one kind of glides.
Uh-oh. Ah, no, actually, never mind. That's not... Well, okay. At least the coins are here to tell me where to go.
This is what you call a wide room.
Okay, I do see a breaking ground, but I don't see where that leads. So I'm not going to rely on that. Yeah, I guess I just do all the jumpies and follow the coins. All right,
Come on up. Yeah, you can do it.
not much to it.
You can do it.
Oh, well, I could have done it. I one of those. No, you're probably wondering how I got here moments. Keep going.
My
Just
extreme
keep going. Oh.
In my extreme edition of this hack, I threw in a bunch of paratroopers and
Oh, you
short things.
you made it extra spicy.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, you made it to the top.
Woo!
This is a magical moment when you hit this screen. The music changes. It's like you made it.
A2. Brute.
Back up a bit. Hit that moon block.
Moon block, moon block. Nice.
And then
This
drop
block
in
is
that hole-
missing. Do I go down here?
Drop in that hole a little bit further back.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that was for this, right? Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. Huh.
One other secret for you.
Okay.
When you get to the end of this screen where the pipe is,
Mhm.
try going
Oh, up and around?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. Oh, okay, there we go. I was wondering how I was gonna finagle this. Oh, it's the Forbidden Warp Zone. Beautiful. 3. Wait, is this a skip to Area 3?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure? Okay, good. I just go down the pipe then. Okay. 2. Oh no. You did something to me, didn't you?
Nothing evil.
You jerk! Nothing evil, eh? You just rickrolled everybody.
No, but go back down through it again and check out room number 1. A little closer.
Okay.
Criminal activity.
I do see it's all the notes. That's cool.
Oh, you skipped past room 1. When you see the 1, check out that room again.
Oh, now I know what you mean. I saw the A1 at the end, and I thought that's what you meant. Okay. I did see something at the corner. Yeah, something blue at the edge. I'm gonna assume he blows up the doohickeys.
That's the plan.
Oh.
Well, you gotta hit him.
There we go. Perfect. And then we got another moon for me.
That's it for the bonus rooms for this room. Anyway.
Oh, cool.
Alright, so continue on and get your next power up.
Sounds like a plan. That's wild. X-ray scope. Oh boy. Okay, that's definitely a seizure alert. Just before I do that again. Okay, so we're gonna do that thing again. Just okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll leave this here for a second for those with cell phones. You know what to do. You tell me what it is.
You can also scan it with your X-ray.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That. Now that I think
something.
about it.
When you scan it with your phone, you get something different.
Is it a Rickroll?
It's some weird Latin, Japanese, weird stuff.
Oh. Dash parallel to ground and immediately jump. Diagonal dash towards ground and. Okay, so that's the hyper is the one you taught me earlier.
Yeah, the super dash is the one.
That's like
basically
with
you
the twomps, I guess, but manually.
Yeah. So what you do is, for example, hold right, dash while you're holding right, and then immediately after dashing, jump. But don't hold up. You have to just keep holding right. You will jump super fast and super far.
Okay. And
And
dash
that becomes
up or
necessary.
diagonal and wall jump. Okay.
You did the wall bounce too.
Not that button.
When you dash while holding right. Oh, there you go. You did it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got about 3 or 4 frames to jump after you start dashing, but you have to just keep holding left or right, whichever way you're moving. But if you try to hold up or down, it's going to kill it. So only hold left or right.
Ooh, this looks cool.
Welcome to World 2.
Got some Koopies. I'm gonna check this pipe first.
And you'll see if you pause the screen that you are now on World 2. So if you want to go back to World 1, you just go back to the save spot and then go up the pipe. That's how you go between worlds.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I have a death count, don't I?
You do. 112.
Oops. Oh, okay, it keeps me here.
Yeah, I don't know, Dad. It's some
Whoa.
weird Japanese Chinese stuff. I think it's Chinese stuff. I don't know. From animes and other weird stuff.
Is it like the oh my gosh. The kabuki theater thing where you just hear like the drum a couple times and then guy goes, yo!
Might be. This it came up. Pretty witchy hana chan chi. Pururin hana hana pi. Fushigi na SMB1 hack. Minare. Insufficient MP. Error 87. Cast result. Extra Mario Brothers level up to get Mario Gaiden. Yeah, that's
Oh, okay, cool.
doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah, that's like that's the joys of random QR codes, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Is this like Metroid in that it has an actual like full-on map now?
Yeah. It's had a map since the first world, I guess you just think.
Well, I mean, I deserve that. I meant more like, oh, there's the controller again. What I meant was how Metroid has like you go so far in a direction and you pick a different path.
Oh yeah. There are.
Right
No,
now.
it's pretty linear. I will give it
Okay.
that. Yeah. Pretty
Oh.
linear.
Hello.
Aside from the challenge rooms, it's pretty straight down.
Okay. Are you serious? I'm gonna do Bluetooth next time. Oh!
Controller hates you.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna give it a shot.
Pretty much all you can do.
Oh! Well, I almost had it. Go this, do this, do this, do this. Wah. No. The one time I was supposed to press up.
This is a game that you literally can only get good at by dying repeatedly.
Oh. I feel that. This doesn't seem terrible. A lot of regular jumping though. Okay. Nope. Actually, that's probably a better choice. No, not like that. Wait, what I tried for that? Okay, let's see. Too soon. It's okay. We're on a clock. All right.
So just for the record, there is a speed run also for collecting all of the standard moons until the
Ooh.
ending. The speed run world record right now is 16 minutes and 35 seconds.
What?
Insane.
So it has to be on like that for? Wow.
Like there's 79 moons up until the ending.
I just. Oh.
Beating this whole game, getting 79 moons in less than 17 minutes. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Just the ability for people to just look at something and be like, "I'm gonna destroy this."
Like the amount of frame perfect jumping and
That's not
tricks
right,
and
is
luck
it?
that they use.
Oh, he's gonna stay down. That's good then.
I've been watching them as they learned all this stuff, and it's just like, how are you guys consistently doing this 1 pixel precision?
Oh yeah, frame perfect out the arse. Like it always surprises me because like I'll watch a GDQ or something and they'll show a taskbot run and then like maybe a month later I'll watch someone actually doing the taskbot stuff
Right.
and they're like, yeah, we're now faster than the taskbot. It's like, what are you talking about? Someone took like a year to map that out pixel frame perfect. And then some dude just sits down and a month later he's like, yeah, I found something better. Like, get out of here.
It's insane.
I love it. Oh, not quite. Probably a diagonal
Here's
instead.
the spot you can use your X-ray on, by the way.
Oh, of course. Sneaky. Oh! I'm too poor, am I? Okay.
You die too much.
Super Mario capitalism. Alright. Okay.
So this is a practice in stamina.
Am I supposed to... Oh yeah, I am. Wow. Do I need 10 coins for this? Okay, good. At Screen Edge, even wall kicks can't knock you back that far. Since wall kicks cost no stamina, use them to prevent.
Right, so those are the jumps where you are not holding toward. Keep an eye on those hearts down there. You want them to stay at 3 until you're on that first little platform, then start using them. 3 grabs on each platform.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That's when I gotta do the stamina. Okay.
1, 2, 3. You got the idea. I see it. I see what you're gonna get.
Okay. I'm up here. Is it that... Oh, is that one of those tricks I read?
No. No, just get over there and dash up.
Right, okay, yeah. Another instance of me overthinking it. Oh, no! That didn't work, did it? No. I'll just wait. Oh,
Good job.
oh, you jerk. Okay, I think I got this then. Come on, don't be like that.
Just fall back over to the left.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I thought I had to do like some convoluted steps. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, so it goes up till here.
Beautiful.
Hey, there we go. This makes me think I can jump down it.
Alright, so this is the room I was talking about where you hit a challenge that is truly insane. So head up and hit that message block at the top.
Oh, I'm definitely tapping that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not the ground. That's probably not what I want to do either. Oh. Yeah, so let's see. Oh yeah, so for everyone at home, today's a special episode, so we are going longer than usual. So we're ending at around 11, but usually the show will be 8 to 10 Eastern. Okay. Now I'm making mistakes. Cool.
There is also a checkpoint up there.
Oh, okay. There's more. Gosh, I thought that block was trolling me for a second. Alright, it's like take a deep breath. Okay. Thanks, tips. Alright, this room lies the first moon challenge that requires stacking dashes with crystals mid-air. Have you collected your max dashes though?
You have.
I have? Okay, good. I think I'm
Here's what you
missing
need.
1 moon if I wanted 3.
Yeah, you only need the 2 for now. So what you need to do is when you fall down off of the right, there's that green crystal down there.
Okay.
You gotta grab the green crystal, do wall jumps without using any of your stamina. Use one of the stamina to jump over to the left side.
Okay.
And you're gonna need to save your other 2 staminas. Well, you'll see if you look on the left side. It's
I guess
this is insane.
I'll try. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
give it a
okay. Phew, okay. Oh, all right. This is a moon challenge. Okay. Wait, where's the
Off
crystal?
To the right is the green crystal.
Oh, you mean I gotta go back and keep it?
Yeah, you want to fall down and grab that green crystal, and then save it until you get over to those 2 spikes on the wall all the way to the left, and then
Oh
you'll be
my
able to
God.
dash up, and then dash up and right.
So involved. Okay.
Yeah, I would say skip it if you want to just see more content.
I mean, if I die, I mean, I think I can get back here not too bad. I'll try it at least, but. Okay, that was too much stamina. Yeah, okay, it keeps me up here, so that's good. Okay.
And you basically need to save both of those dashes until you get all the way to the left there with those 2 spiky
No, I didn't. No, oh, why am I doing it the bad way? Ah. Why can't I? Oh my God. I just want to jump normally. What?
Accept your
God
fate.
damn it.
Accept your fate. Trying to see a fish try to flop out of
Oh,
the pan.
fuck. Alright. I mean, dingle dang.
So basically, in that pit where you get the green crystal, you don't want to use any of your stamina down there.
Oh, so you just want to grab it and keep doing those kickies?
Yep. Until you get over to right under where you are now, and then you're going to use 2 wall grabs to get up and around there. Then kick again, kick again, kick again. You're going to have 1 more wall grab to use up against the far left wall, and then 2 dashes to get up and around the spikes.
That is quite the.
But when you do it, it is so sad.
Oh, I bet that's the like throw your controller and like finger gun in the air. I'm like, yeah.
Yep. You feel like you could beat anything.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'll give it a couple more attempts. Oops. I'm pressing right too soon. Jumping too late. One more. Like the old college try. Not that I tried too hard in college.
How long you hold down the jump button also shows how high he's gonna jump. You might sometimes want to do little jumps off the wall.
Oh. Alright, one more time then. Oh, okay. It's all good. If you want to watch pros play this game, you can always show up next week for the Homebrew Blitz. Okay. Oh, okay, let me go back. There we go. Okay, so oh, come on, do it again. Ah. Oh, I almost had it. Okay.
That sound really just shows the sense of urgency.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I panicked. I heard that and I was like, oh no, I gotta leave. Reassess my situation. Okay.
I think it's from Metal Gear. Possibly.
I think it's, yeah, I think that's Metal Gear NES. The cursed Ultra version.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Unless you wanted to go to the bottom path, which takes another few seconds. Oh, there's a moon in there. Check the floor.
Okay, that's not a returnable. Okay. That's cool.
The other moon, at the end of that path, you'd have to go down a little bit further.
I guess we can do one more. Oops. All right, that's fine. I have a keen feeling we won't be beating this. Oh, that my old buddy. It's wise to ditch your friend when the time is right. Yoshi Etu Mari. Tap B lightly to dash without grabbing anything midair. That's another cool thing about ROM hacks is the creator will put his or her flavor into it. Like you're not gonna see that in in an actual Mario game where they like make a a Julius Caesar joke like that. I don't even think they made a joke like that for Mario Was Missing. And that was all about going to ancient Rome or Greece or whatever it was. Oh, okay, that's where you do it. Too soon. Oops. Doesn't feel like it's that complicated a movement, but
What you want to do is if you tap B real quick, you'll drop them and dash.
yeah, that's what I was attempting. Okay. Yeah, like that, but not that badly. There we go. Figure I need to keep this guy for something.
You think that, but no. You can ditch them.
Oh, wait, those coins are from Donkey Kong for Game Boy Color, isn't it?
Maybe. Possibly.
I see them in so many Chinese bootleg games. Like, there's actually a couple that's coming up in the show.
Huh.
We got that Tasmania bootleg that's based off of Donkey Kong versus Mario, but is a platformer for some reason.
I just finished converting a pirate game. It was X-Men versus Street Fighter for the Super Nintendo.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
So bad. Such a jank.
I need to check that out.
Oops. There's a lot of funny, like, Chinese games. Like, there's Diablo for the NES as well as Final Fantasy VII that was demade.
Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VII one. That was not bad, actually.
Yeah, it's weird. I think someone actually did an English translation for it.
Yeah, they did.
This isn't a challenge, is it? It's just a regular stage?
No, it's a regular room.
Okay, just making sure.
A very big, challenging room. And your favorite part in the middle is some wind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't wait. There's a Chinese. I'm sure there's a Chinese Super Mario World. There's a lot of games I tried to explore for this show and didn't get wasn't able to grab too many. I got a couple, but they also might just be the Russian bootlegs. I don't know, because there's a lot of them that are actually original games that are just ported.
I tell you, it was amazing just the amount of pirated NES games that exist. It's pretty mind blowing. Alright, made it up.
Whoops, not quite what I wanted. No, okay, no, I know I gotta... Okay. Oh, I think I get this now.
And this is
I'm
another
just not
level
hitting it
where-
right.
This is another level where in the next room there's a switch that you can head all the way back to get a moon.
Oh. No, because I think I need to dash to get through that last section. So I'm trying to think, like, can I wedge into that little spot in the underneath those spikes, or should I be getting my jump nice and tight?
Just be getting your jump tight up, straight up. Don't worry about the right side. If you dash over and up at the right spot, you can actually grab the bottom corner of that upper ledge.
Really? feel like I'm just pressing that just too soon. Or too late, I mean. That, I think, was right, but I panicked. And I don't know why I panic and try to go in the other direction, because that's just going to kill me anyway.
Yeah, just dash straight up as soon as you hit that green.
Oh, you want me to dash when you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of having to jump up and then doing a
yeah, no.
horizontal one.
You try to dash straight up and grab that cliff. The higher one.
Oh, okay, see, I thought I wouldn't be able to do that because the spikes would kill me if I landed on them. Okay, see, yeah. That's my brain being... yeah. When I'm doing a race, a lot of those thoughts disappear on me. Which is why I like the blind races we do every now and then. It's like, it allows me to, like, actually do my best. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing in a game, you can put it in autopilot.
Did I go back up? Did I mess that up?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not coming back. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a seesaw platform. The other half of it's on the left.
Oh, there's a door there. Oh, well.
Oh, you made it in. You're good.
Okay. That's definitely there, but I won't have the juice for it. Oh no. I did that wrong. I'm digging this Brinstar remix.
Try to go up straight and get that green crystal. Also, if you dash straight across, you go further.
Huh.
There you
That looks like something. Is it? I don't think it is.
No, there's nothing up there.
Okay. Just getting trolled by the game. I gotcha. I guess I could fall down and use 2 dashes.
Pretty sure you're at a checkpoint, so nothing to worry about.
What are you
Just
for?
look up there, but don't worry about it unless you feel like going all the way back.
Oh, that's the thing you were telling me about. Okay. Okay.
Alright, we're at the World 2 halfway point.
Oh.
No. Maybe.
Oh, there's a... Okay, I see something there. Welcome to this no checkpoint challenge. This game has been too generous with checkpoints, so here's a return to the old school style. Want to take a peek at the reward? Go through the door. Oh no, that looks really good. Oh, it's gotta be worth like 10 moons or something. Oh boy. No checkpoints. Okay.
Room is based off of the room from Mario Gaiden where this minigame was.
Ah, that's the old school style reference. Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, there really any checkpoints in Mario Brothers?
Do I jump from there? Nope. It looks like such a cool... Oh, killers. It looks like something I really want, though. Oh my god. Okay.
So shiny.
Yeah, I mean... I know we grew from the apes, but sometimes that magpie brain switches on. Oh no, why did I? Well, alright. 130. Oops. Why did I do that? Oh, no, too soon. Or too late. A couple more tries, and if I can't make progress.
Concakes believes in me.
Concakes is a really small guy. You ever want to know who makes the best mustard? You talk to Kong.
I've heard
This
that
D-pad is just
he's one hell of a guy.
Oh yeah.
There's a rap about it.
The rap.
Oh, the Concakes rap.
The Donkey Kong rap. He's in there. They had to take the verse out. It was too controversial.
They also rewrote the Lanky Kong one. It's too mean.
Yeah, I'm here providing color commentary, but I've been so entranced by watching Jay run through this that I haven't said much.
It's definitely been hard for me to not just be a completely mute gamer right now. Why am I doing? Why am I trying to jump between? I can probably just do both.
Although, since we are coming to the end of the segment, no rush, of course.
Is it close to 11?
It is close to 11, believe it or not.
Oh.
5-2.
Time flies when you're having fun in Mario Celeste Zappin'.
Oh, I could have dashed.
That.
Alright, I'll give this 3 more tries and then we'll do our outro. And of course, I want to thank Kando for stopping by on the very first episode.
Yeah.
Like
what? I have a couple questions for you. First and foremost, outside of just the hacks you've worked on or helped QA and playtest, what are some of your favorite ROM hacks just to play as a casual player?
Well, my favorite one right now is probably Final Fantasy IV Ultima. It's just as a Final Fantasy IV fan, they've taken the game and just added so much content in the right way. I just had so much fun playing through it.
Awesome.
You know, besides that, Smash Remix is a great one. I really love Shotgun Mario 64. That is just so much fun to play.
Oh, I'll have to check those out.
Yeah, other than that, some of the Mario World hacks have been pretty cool that I've seen. Can't really think of any other big ones off the top of my head right now.
Right on.
You know, I enjoy anything that really takes the game that I loved and makes a new experience out of it.
Hell yeah, that's why I like ROM hacks. As I said earlier, breathes new life into games that you've loved for 20, 30 years. So, right there with you. And
Okay.
you mentioned that you're working on a hack right now. What projects are you working on now that you could talk about?
I'm working on a few of them. I'm in the Super Mario Kart DX project, which is, like I said, it's a talked about it earlier, huge expansion for Mario Kart. 16 playable characters, 10 courses, mission modes, bosses, mirror mode, just countless things. We got all new items, customizable item probabilities, whole options menu. It's just ridiculous. Aside from that, I'm working right now. It's been a while since I've done anything big with Star Fox, but we've had a couple of breakthroughs, so I've decided to kind of flex my wings a little bit, and I'm working on kind of like a creepypasta Star Fox ROM, and I'm thinking of having it like play like normal, but then it kind of glitches out. But I'm gonna manipulate save RAM and stuff so that when you like restart the game, everything's corrupt and different, creepy. Maybe you go through another segment and the game crashes again, and now the game never works the way it used to. I'm just trying to have some fun and kind of get back into it because we have a big Star Fox project we've been meaning to start probably for about a year now. And just it really hasn't gotten off the ground, but now that we've cracked the all-range possibilities for Star Fox, where we can have full maps and enemies and objects everywhere, we're going to start our next big Star Fox project, which is going to be called Star Fox Next Generation, and basically takes place in the future. None of the original characters involved, either their children or people that have known them. It's all based off of some original content that somebody on Twitter has already made, and she's been generous enough to share them with us and help us work on it whenever we're ready. So I think we're about ready.
Oh, that sounds so cool. All those projects sound really awesome.
Yeah, if you ever want to share that stuff, you definitely have a home here to do it. We'll showcase everything you can throw at us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, absolutely. I also did it was probably a couple months ago, but I did make a Star Fox randomizer where every time you play, your level lineup is always random. So
that's fun.
Oh, so you mean like the routing is different?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you
cool.
can play this, you might run into the same level 2 or 3 times, or, you might start off on Venom. You never know what you're going to run into, but the only thing is that, the last level is still the same. Everything up to the last level is randomized now. That was a lot.
That's awesome. We'll have to check that out on a random Monday. Rando Monday, one of these days. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm really excited for that Mario Kart project, especially. Mario Kart was a game I grew up with, and seeing it expanded and improved upon, I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, it's being done on the source code level, so, I mean, this is probably the most expansive ROM hack for Mario Kart you will ever see.
Oh, that sounds great.
I just wish I could give you an ETA. At the rate that it's going, I'm gonna roughly guess around summer/fall of this year.
Cool. Yeah, just let us know. We'll happily showcase that. I know quite a few people on staff who would be very interested in playing through a brand new Mario Kart experience.
And I know I've told you a bunch of features that are in there. There are also a bunch of features that I cannot tell you. I would love to tell you, but I cannot tell you. So there's going to be plenty of surprises in store. Yeah, plenty of surprises that once you see them, you're going to be like, oh my god. I can't tell you yet.
I can't wait.
Neither can I. I'm so excited. Like, as someone who just loves play ROM hacks and that, it just hearing
It's
like
so
all the things that are like that can be done and and just like, oh my gosh, like I can't. I just can't.
I have such enthusiasm for this stuff. That's why I make it my mission. I have to get my finger on the pulse of these things. I gotta get involved, and now that I'm at the point where I can contribute, that I can actually get involved in some of these projects.
Okay. Well, if there's any places you want to plug, you can do so now.
Okay, not really. I mean, I have my Twitter account, twitter.com/candowanto. I also have a Patreon, patreon.com/candowanto. On my Patreon, you don't have to pay. All of my uploads are always free. I release them 1 week early for my patrons. Every week I release a new fast ROM conversion for the Super Nintendo, at least one, which basically helps remove slowdowns and lag, and it bumps the CPU up from 2.68 megahertz to 3.58 megahertz. So you can get up to 33% improvement on the low scale, but for the most part, the games you know and love will have less slowdown and lag. So I have over 200 converted. Feel free to check it out and download them. They're open for everybody.
Yeah, definitely gotta check those out because I know there's some games that like they kind of and
Yeah.
Sometimes you just wish it would be a little more fluid.
Sometimes you don't notice it because as you're growing up, I mean, the game was just fun. You didn't really notice the slowdown until somebody ruins your adulthood and points out the slowdown, and then you can never unsee it again.
That happened to me with People are gonna laugh at me about this, but there's a game I speedrun a lot on this channel called Muppets Nightmare at the Carnival. And when I was a kid, I must have spent years on that game, and I could beat it easily. And then I just stopped playing it for a decade. I came back to it because I wanted to be in Retrothon, which is our speedrunning week-long event. And I said, yeah, I could do this, no problem. What, 30 minutes maybe? Yeah, sure, why not? And I plug in the game after I've been approved, and I'm just like, oh my god, this game is not what I remember at all. Like,
Magic gone.
Oh, yeah, the magic was gone, and now I speedrun it out of spite.
Speedrunners hate when I do fast ROM conversions because they go, you know, my fingers were machine ready for this jump on this frame, and now you messed it all up.
That muscle memory gets really intense.
Yep. Take away the built-in lags and buffers, and suddenly all of us speedrunners we're just like losing it.
Everybody loses their mind.
I've lost my mind long ago, so I'm gonna play those fast ROMs later.
Well, this was a very enjoyable experience. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Jay, any closing words and thoughts?
I mean, we'll be back next week with the regular time, which will be 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be doing 2 games every week. Call them episodes, because haha, you know. We also, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to ask if people would hack these games.
Oh yeah, can you hack it, chat?
Yeah.
Let us know in Discord what your thoughts of these games are, and maybe they'll get added to the bucket.
I think for sure Star Fox EX, as long as people enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna play that and gonna get wowed by it. This one too, but this one's challenging, so we'll see how that goes.
If you ever look me up on Twitter and join my Discord, I have all of my source codes since the very first day I started modding Star Fox, all on my server available for anybody to pick up and start learning how I did stuff.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, so catch us for next week. It's what are we doing? I have Overhauled. Right. Yeah. The next episode's Overhauled. It's where kind of like what you've seen here, where a ROM hack has been completely like just made into something you wouldn't be able to recognize. We got TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which is a ROM hack of what's it called? Blazed Knuckle, Beats of Rage 2. All the sprites have been changed to be Turtles themed. There's a new story. Everything's just completely done over. And then we got K16, which is a Super Mario World hack, which is completely new story, character. It's more puzzle themed. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So definitely stop by again next week.
I'm excited.
And follow our buddy Kando here, and give him all the love, because boy howdy, I can't believe someone can make a game like Star Fox EX. Anybody, like any of the games that we played today, it's just wow. I can't wait for the next episodes, because I love ROM hacks, and oh my gosh, I gotta play more.
That's the passion. That's the passion that us ROM hackers love, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be anywhere without your passion as well. So
for sure.
Gotta keep
back and forth. All right. Well, tune in tomorrow, everyone. We have a homebrew knockout tournament with the streamers VVVVVV mode. I think I said enough V's there.
Yeah, give or take.
Make sure to tune in for that 1 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be back next week. I'll actually be able to play alongside Jay. I wasn't able to today, but next week I should be back home at my computer. Thank God. But yeah, thank you, Jay, for putting this together. Thank you, Kando, for coming and joining us. And thank you all for watching. We will see you next week.
Of course, thank you for having me. Have a good night, guys.
See you later. Should we raid?
Yeah, let's raid.
Yeah, let's raid.
Raid.
You have any suggestions?
Uh, you driving the boat, bud. You let us know where you want to go.
All right. You ever heard of a game called Mystery of the Druids? For the DOS?
It's like the back of my hand.
Oh, of course you do. It's very jank. So how about we do that? Now I just need to remember how to do the raid thing. It's what is it like?
The slash rate.
Oh, it's just slash raid. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Go raid 'em.
I spelt it
some
wrong.
Hack it away. We'll see you next week.
Just bear with me. Okay, so that should be it. Is it not working? What's going on here? Oh my god. Alright. Copy this. Try copying it this time. So slash raid space. It's not working. Alright, that's fine. Somebody else then.
Is it? Maybe it's exclamation point. Right? What's their name?
Jetpack Watchdog. All one word.
Jetpack.
I wrote it down on the chat.
Thanks. Nope, that's not it. There we go.
There we go. Okay, yeah, it's double slash. I knew something weird was going on.